Hi, I'm Kaya. I'm 35, run my own interior design business, and have been married to my amazing husband Marcus for 8 years. We live in a beautiful home in the suburbs that we worked our butts off to afford. No kids, though not for lack of trying, but that's a sore spot I don't talk about much. 3 years ago, Marcus's nephew Tyler got accepted to State University. His single mom, Vanessa, Marcus's older sister, called us crying about how she couldn't afford the tuition. We have to help them, Kaya. Tyler's the first in our family to go to college. I agreed immediately. We were doing well financially, and Tyler had always been a good kid during family gatherings. Smart, too. I'm so grateful to you guys. I'll pay you back someday, I promise. Tyler hugged me tight when we told him the news. The first year went great. Tyler called weekly, shared his grades, even came over to help with yard work sometimes. I started to think of him as the son we couldn't have. Year 2, things changed. The calls became monthly, then stopped. When we'd see him at family dinners, he'd be glued to his phone. How's school going, Tyler? Fine. Can you pass the potatoes? Marcus noticed it too. He's just busy with school. Remember how stressful sophomore year was? But the attitude kept getting worse. Last Christmas, Tyler showed up in designer clothes and a new watch. Nice watch? Christmas gift? I asked. Nah, just treated myself. College is stressful, gotta reward the hard work. Vanessa beamed. My boy deserves nice things. I exchanged glances with Marcus. We were transferring $5,000 each semester for tuition, plus extra for books and living expenses. Then came Vanessa's enabling. When Tyler wouldn't return calls, she'd make excuses. He's studying so hard, he barely has time to call his own mother. Last week, I told Marcus I was concerned. I feel like we're being taken for granted. When's the last time Tyler even said thank you? Let's talk to him at your birthday dinner this weekend. Elena will be there too. Maybe having company will help keep things civil. Speaking of Elena, my best friend since high school was the only one who saw through Tyler's act from day one. That kid is milking you guys. I see entitlement written all over his face. I defended him then. Now I'm not so sure. So here we are, the night before my birthday dinner. Marcus is asleep beside me, but I'm wide awake. Tomorrow we're meeting at Rosario's, my favorite Italian place. Tyler and Vanessa will be there, so will Elena. I've got this weird feeling in my gut that something's going to happen. 3 years of supporting someone else's kid. 3 years of playing second mom to a boy who doesn't even call anymore. Tomorrow I turn 36, and all I can think about is whether we've made a huge mistake. Rosario's was packed when we arrived for my birthday dinner. Marcus had reserved our favorite corner booth, and the hostess led us right over. I spotted Elena already waiting, nursing a glass of wine. Happy birthday, girl! You look amazing in that dress. Elena stood up to hug me. Thanks for coming early. I'm honestly nervous about tonight. I've got your back. Don't worry. 20 minutes later, Tyler and Vanessa finally showed up. No apology for being late. Tyler didn't even bring a card. The traffic was insane, Vanessa complained, sliding into the booth. Yet somehow everyone else made it on time. Elena mumbled into her wine glass. Marcus kicked her under the table, but I appreciated the backup. Dinner started off tense, but manageable. Tyler spent most of the time texting under the table, barely looking up when the waiter took his order. Vanessa dominated the conversation with stories about her dating life that nobody asked for. So, Tyler, how are classes going? Marcus attempted during a lull. You're halfway through junior year now. They're whatever. Professors are all on my case about stupid deadlines. Deadlines are kind of the point of college, I said, trying to keep my tone light. Not everyone can be perfect like you, Kaya. Tyler rolled his eyes. The waiter arrived with my birthday tiramisu, complete with a candle. Everyone sang, even Tyler, though he barely moved his lips. Make a wish, Vanessa said. I closed my eyes, wishing for patience, and blew out the candle. What did you wish for? Another year without getting pregnant? Tyler snickered. The table went silent. My stomach dropped to my feet. Wow, Tyler! Vanessa burst out laughing. That's cold! My hands started shaking. Marcus's face turned scarlet. What the hell is wrong with you? Marcus slammed his fist on the table, making the glasses jump. Apologize to your aunt right now. Tyler shrugged. It was just a joke. Sensitive much? A joke? Elena leaned forward. No, a joke is funny. What you said was cruel and disgusting, especially to people who've paid your way through college for 3 years. Whatever. It's not like they can't afford it. They've got no kids to spend on anyway. I couldn't breathe. Every failed pregnancy test, every doctor's appointment, every tear I'd cried over our fertility struggles hit me at once. We're leaving. Marcus threw cash on the table and grabbed my hand. Tyler, don't call us until you're ready to show some basic human decency. Oh, come on, he's just a kid, Vanessa protested. You're overreacting. He's 21, not 12, Elena shot back. And you're not helping by laughing at that garbage. In the car, I finally broke down. Marcus held me while I sobbed. I'm done, Marcus. I can't keep giving money to someone who would hurt me like that. I know, babe. Me too. His voice cracked. I'm so sorry. I had no idea he'd become this person. The worst part is, I don't think this is new. I think this is who he's been all along. We just didn't want to see it. Tomorrow, we're going to find out exactly what our money has been funding for the past 3 years. I nodded, wiping my eyes. No more blank checks. No more excuses. The next morning, Marcus called State University while I scrolled through Tyler's social media accounts. Yes, I'd like to speak with Professor Reynolds in the business department. I'm Marcus Miller, Tyler Miller's uncle and financial sponsor. While Marcus waited on hold, I nearly dropped my phone. Tyler had posted a photo 3 weeks ago of himself and friends on a weekend trip to Vegas. The caption, when your rich aunt and uncle think they're paying for textbooks. Look at this! I shoved the phone at Marcus, who was now speaking with the professor. Yes, we've been covering his tuition for 3 years. I see. That bad? Could we meet in person? Today at 2 would be perfect. Thank you. Marcus hung up, his face grim. Tyler is failing 3 classes and barely passing the 4th. Reynolds says he's missed more classes than he's attended. By afternoon, we were sitting in Professor Reynolds' office, looking at Tyler's abysmal academic record. I've emailed Tyler multiple warnings about his attendance. Professor Reynolds pushed his glasses up. I was actually surprised to learn he's still enrolled. Most students with this record would have dropped out. We've been paying directly to the bursar's office, Marcus explained. But we also send him money monthly for books and living expenses. Well, he certainly hasn't spent it on textbooks. He's borrowed pages from classmates to photocopy when absolutely necessary. On the drive home, Marcus called his sister and put her on speaker. We need to talk about Tyler. Now. 30 minutes later, Vanessa stormed into our living room. How dare you go behind my son's back to his professors? How dare your son waste tens of thousands of our dollars? I fired back. He's struggling. College is hard. Is that why he took a trip to Vegas instead of attending classes? I showed her the social media posts. Or bought those $300 sneakers? Or the new gaming system? He deserves some fun. You're just jealous because you don't have kids of your own to spoil. Marcus stepped between us. That's enough, Vanessa. We've seen Tyler's transcript. He's failing. He's mocking us online. The money stops now. You can't do that. He has 1 more year. He should have thought about that before treating us like ATMs. Vanessa's tone suddenly shifted. He made one stupid comment at dinner. You're going to ruin his future over that? The comment was just the final straw, I said. We found more posts. He calls us stupid and suckers. He bragged about tricking us. He's just showing off to his friends. Everyone does that. Then everyone can pay his tuition, Marcus said firmly. What am I supposed to tell him? Tuition's due in 2 weeks. Tell him the truth. His free ride is over. After Vanessa left, Marcus and I sat at our kitchen table with laptops open. We should contact the financial aid office, I suggested. Make it official that we're withdrawing support. And I'll email his academic advisor about his situation. Do you think we're being too harsh? I asked. Marcus took my hand. After what he said about our fertility struggles? After finding out he's been lying for years? No, actions have consequences. What about setting up a final payment with conditions? Like maintaining a C average and providing receipts for expenses? I think it's too late for that. He needs to learn the hard way. We stayed up late, drafting emails and making a plan. By midnight, it was settled. Tyler would get exactly what he deserved. The morning after our late-night planning session, Marcus sent formal emails to the university financial office, Tyler's academic advisor, and Tyler himself. I forwarded screenshots of Tyler's social media posts mocking us to both Tyler and Vanessa. Within an hour, my phone exploded with notifications. First came Tyler's texts. "This isn't funny. Tuition's due in 12 days. You can't just cut me off like this. I said I was sorry about the dinner thing." I didn't respond. Then came Vanessa's frantic calls, which I sent to voicemail. Finally, Tyler himself showed up at our door, eyes red. "Please, Kaya, I messed up. I know that. 3 years of messing up isn't a mistake. It's a pattern. I'll do better. I'll go to class. I'll get good grades. The university already emailed us. You're on academic probation. 1 more failed class and you're out. That's why I need your help more than ever." Marcus joined us at the door. "No, what you need is accountability. Something your mother never gave you." Tyler switched tactics, his face hardening. "Fine, I'll just drop out. Is that what you want? To ruin my future?" "We didn't ruin anything," I said. "You did that yourself with every class you skipped and every dollar you wasted." 3 days later, Vanessa arrived with flowers and a handwritten apology letter from Tyler. I read it while she waited. "He's really sorry, Kaya. He's learned his lesson." This letter mentions nothing about the Vegas trips or the designer clothes or the failing grades, just the comment at dinner. What do you want from him? Blood? He's my son. And that's the problem. You've always made excuses for him instead of holding him accountable. 2 weeks passed. Elena reported that she'd seen Tyler working at the campus coffee shop. A week after that, he'd added a second job at a gas station. Meanwhile, Marcus and I met with the university's scholarship office. We'd like to establish a fund for students with financial need who maintain at least a 3.0 GPA. "That's very generous," the director said. "Would you like the scholarship named after you?" "No, just call it the Second Chance Scholarship." A month later, Tyler called Marcus. I could hear only my husband's side of the conversation. "Yes, I heard you're working 2 jobs." "No, our decision is final. Of course it's hard. That's what real life is. Maybe in a few years we can discuss rebuilding our relationship, but the financial support is over for good." 6 months later, we received an invitation to Vanessa's birthday dinner. We decided to go, mostly out of curiosity. Tyler was there, looking thinner and tired. He barely spoke to us. Vanessa made strained small talk. On our way out, Tyler approached me by the coat rack. "I'm taking 1 class this semester, paying for it myself." "Good for you. It'll take me years to graduate this way. Then you'll value the degree when you get it." Driving home, Marcus reached for my hand. "Do you think he's really changed?" "Maybe, but that's not our problem anymore." The next day, I received our first update on the Second Chance Scholarship recipients. 5 hardworking students who'd maintained perfect attendance and excellent grades. "These kids appreciate the opportunity," I told Marcus, showing him their thank you letters. "Unlike someone we know, some lessons have to be learned the hard way." And honestly, I didn't feel bad about it at all. What would you have done in Kaya's shoes? Would you have completely cut Tyler off after that cruel comment about infertility? Or given him 1 more chance with strict conditions? Was the punishment too harsh? Or did he deserve to learn his lesson the hard way? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this revenge story of entitled family members getting exactly what they deserved, hit that like button and subscribe for more satisfying stories of justice served. New videos every day.